Something for you. 1 second, Deuce. I'm just gonna quickly. Jamal, I'm gonna need you to please read to Denise what it says on there because I don't want to embarrass you. So just, please, I need you to read it because you said you wasn't going to Afronation, isn't it? You said you wasn't going to Afronation. Jamal, just read it.
Take your phone back, man.
Jamal, can you read it, please?
Cool. It just says, thank you for your order. Jamal, innit?
Order for what?
You know what it's for.
Okay, Denise, so this is an Afronation ticket, the event that Jamel said he's not actually attending. Says, thank you for your order, Jamel. Please ensure you retain a copy of this email and use your order ID in all correspondence regarding this order for Afronation 2021. This is dodgy as fuck. Like, when I first found the Afronation ticket in Jamel's emails, I thought, okay, let me not say anything. Let me see if he actually tells me that he's going. Like, I'm not being funny. You thinking, did he actually think when he did this? Because what do you expect to happen when Afronation actually happens? It's very, very strange. It's another reason why I don't trust him.
So you are going?
Jamel obviously didn't know that I actually saw a screenshot of the ticket for this festival that he said he's not going to. So now when I say you're shady, do you understand?
Babe, it's not that. Do you know what? I was just going to surprise it, to be fair.
No, that's ridiculous. Surprise me.
Yeah, why not?
Surprise.
Hey guys, and welcome to Little Black Book. You know what time it is. I know some of you are probably thinking, Flip, I thought I was watching the whole show. You're not. You're watching Little Black Book. So we're talking to you guys about the fact we're going to do a quick review. Just a smidge quick review, right? And we're talking about the fact trust issues have come into play with Deborah and Jamel's relationship. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you, like everybody else, I was on Jamel's side the whole entire time. I was looking at Deborah some way, but bro, this is a level of madness I cannot come with you. Yeah, you're lying about going to Afronation whilst so the reason why you accepted her to go to Afronation in the first place is because you were gonna go anyway. Do you know how sneaky that is? Do you know why now she's going to have trust issues? Do you know that you're adding to her control methods? Because she's controlling in some aspects, she is. Like, she's searching through your phone, she's searching through your emails, she's taking screenshots. That's how she found out in the first place. She's snooping. Keep it 100%. She's snooping, right? And that's just her. But, you're not helping. Right, and we're going to talk about the X situation as well on this particular video, quick review. If you want to hear more of my thoughts, like, share, subscribe, click on the bell button for notification uploads. And for those of you who are returnees, you got the minerals, Let's get into the video, but hold on. Stay hydrated. Why? Because the streets are hot. The streets are hot, baby. Let's get into the video. So, in relationships, trust is something that is easily broken and hard to attain. Okay, it's like a premium insurance. Once you crash your car, the premium goes up the insurance goes up, right? But even though you've done 5 years, no claim bonus, no claims and everything like that, and suddenly one crash makes your monthly payments go up. Right? And the reason being that, well, for next year anyway, the reason being that is that, trust is hard to earn. Okay, but it's quick to break. Now, here's my issue. Jamel and Deborah have been going back and forth all season long, and we've been on Jamel's side saying this girl's mad, this girl's crazy, the girl's moving weird tickets. But then we see the fact that this is a very simple issue. Afronation, if you don't know what that is, especially if you're an American audience, Afronation is an Afrobeats event, okay? Afrobeats, Afro jazz, Afro whatever you want to call it, it's an Afro event, right? And it's normally done in another country. It's like a holiday kind of party kind of thing, right? Wild things do happen, like Rihanna said, on these particular shores, right? Last one was in Portugal. I think they've done one in Ghana, etc., right? Okay, cool. So it can get really risque for certain people. They go out there and they move mad. They move really mad and, sexing people, da-da-da-da-da-da. All right, cool. So now, the situation between these two is that he said he's allowed her to go to Afronation. But he's already said that he's not going to Afronation. Suddenly, she finds out that he's gone to Afronation because she's been snooping and found, obviously, a screenshot of his ticket of him going to Afronation. Now, here's my issue with Jamel, is that the lies that come out of his mouth after, that shows me the disingenuousness when you're caught, and that you're a dangerous person, because if you can lie about this, bro, small thing like Afronation, you couldn't tell the truth. Small thing like Afronation, you couldn't come and tell the truth, and you're lying about it. What do you think else you're gonna be lying about? We haven't even gotten to the X situation yet, you know. Stay tuned. You are talking about your Afronation situation. I'm confused by that, right? Let's play a little bit more of the clip. I'm gonna go back slightly, yeah, because watch his behavior.
Let me see if he actually tells me that he's going. Like, I'm not being funny. You thinking did he actually think when he did this? Because what do you expect to happen when Afronation actually happens? It's very, very strange. It's another reason why I don't trust him.
So you are going?
Jamel obviously didn't know that I actually...
You saw a little hint of a smile on his face there. He thinks he's playing her. He's actually playing himself, bro. Because you want a healthy, long-lasting relationship, and you're doing things to bring toxicity into your relationship. You said you want a healthy, long-term relationship. You want to come to therapy to sort out your issues, and you're creating issues unnecessarily. Why lie about Afronation? You know what I'm saying? You are now putting the image in somebody's head that you're not only going there to move, you're not only going there just to lie to me, you're going there to move mad. Because why couldn't you say it? Right? Why couldn't you say it? So now we've got a situation where you're not being honest. And you didn't have to lie. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's unnecessarily unprovoked lying, bro. Now, do you know what I'm saying? Now, you look really bad, but it's not just about looking bad. It's about the fact that you've created instability in your relationship. You have done the ligaments in your relationship right now, right? Your ligaments in your relationship, the relationship now is unstable. Sometimes when you plant your leg and the relationship plants its leg, it wobbles. You're not sure because it's unstable because you've caused the muscles now to feel jarred just by literally doing something so silly. And listen to his excuse. It's oh man.
Saw a screenshot of the ticket for this festival that he said he's not going to. So now when I say you're shady, do you understand?
Babe, it's not that. Do you know what? I was just gonna surprise it, to be fair.
No, that's ridiculous.
You see, that's ridiculous. That part is ridiculous. And you watch the body language, how he shifts his body, he's lying. Listen, you weren't going to surprise her, bro. Yeah, because even when she brought it out, you weren't even fast enough to think on your feet like, oh, I was trying to surprise you, you've ruined it now. Flip's sake. Right? But because you didn't know that. You didn't know she was going to bring it out. You didn't know, right? You didn't know she was going to bring it out. Right? And even when she gave you the phone and you didn't want to read it, you had time to think and you still couldn't think. You're not a very good liar. You're not very good at this deceitful thing either. And now, okay, your relationship's in jeopardy. Okay? Because now she's not going to trust you further on from here on outwards. It's always going to be in the back of her mind. Listen, if you're in a relationship, listen, there's things that you just don't need to lie about. It causes undue stress and undue damage to your relationship that can't be changed or taken back. Why do it? Why create the madness for you? Why affect your relationship in this manner and this way? Bro, come on. Right? You're doing things that are going to really hurt your girl, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly.
Surprise me.
Yeah, why not?
Now you're being childish because you were going because you had ulterior motives and you didn't want to tell me.
Wait, my ulterior motives?
Listen,
I think
you...
it's
See how he's trying to play coy as well as at this moment. Trying to play it coy, trying to play it off, trying to play it like, oh, you know, I'm not, nah, bro. You see, a man in this respect, right, who really loves his girl, this is a point you have to own it up. But when you're on your movement madness, when you're on your madness and you're on your creep walk, this is what the behavior you're gonna be doing. Take accountability here, right? Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yes, I lied. I said, do you know what I wanted? Do you know what? I wasn't gonna go at first. That's the truth. You probably wasn't gonna go at first. Then my boys wanted to say let's go, and then they encouraged me, and I knew I said I wasn't gonna go. And actually, I failed to come and tell you that I'm actually going. I failed in that department. That's my mistake. I failed. And then what happened was it had gone a few weeks and it had been too late now. And I didn't want to come out and bring it because it'd be like an issue. My fault. Accept it. But instead you're trying to gloss it by trying to make her feel like as if, trying to almost gaslight the situation as if like she's crazy for saying what she's saying. You know what you done. This is not cool, Jamil. This ain't cool, Jamil. Oh, this ain't cool.
Surprised you're having a good time, to be fair.
Listen, what you did was you mentioned the fact that in 2019, crazy stuff was happening. As a guy who has a girlfriend, I don't feel like, and with your behaviour, I do not feel like Afronation is a place for you to be in. Regardless of that, regardless of that, you said you wasn't going. I let you know that I was going. I'm open with the things that I do. Like, I'm open. I don't mind. Well, I did ask him if I could go, and we came to an agreement. You know, it's not about allowing me. We came to an agreement.
Yeah, an agreement with Shaq.
I'm not gonna lie to you. We're gonna do a separate video on this. Both of them are, you know, they jostle for power in this relationship. There's an absolute fight for power here. This whole little argument here, I don't want to go too deep because I want to do another video. It's all about power. It's got nothing to do with Afronation. They're having an argument about I allowed you, or you didn't allow me, or I allowed you. Why? Because it's about power. They want to have this fight, right? Let's watch it a bit more.
Allowed you to actually.
Okay, anyways, we came to an agreement, and the fact is, you knew that I was going Afronation. Like, the way you're playing it, that's actually pissing me off.
What's the big deal?
Are you
If
alright?
I wanted to attend, what's the big deal? Like, if I wanted to surprise you, that's not a problem.
Listen.
That shouldn't really be a problem.
The truth is, that's not his true intention. He wasn't trying to surprise you, right? That's why he wasn't really arguing. It's so the way he's even arguing about it doesn't show that he wanted to come and surprise you. He was coming to move mad. All right, he was coming to move mad, and he's trying to deflect now and try to cover himself with this excuse of I was coming to surprise you. You weren't coming anywhere, sir. You weren't coming anywhere, sir. You weren't going anywhere near trying to surprise her, bro. Own up to it and start to repair the trust in your relationship. And you're gonna have to do that by earning that trust, by saying and doing the right things, right? And when you say you're here, you're here. When you're doing this, you're doing this. Like, say actions and words have to match to build this trust again, and it's gonna take a bit of time, you know. So yeah, I mean, man, it's a mazzoline, man. And again, let's watch a bit more about Afronation stuff.
Denise, the thing for me is the fact that he lied.
I want to go straight
would
back.
you see each other if you were there?
That was a joke. It was not something I was going to hide from her, really and truly. How can I even hide from it in Afronation? Like,
You say it's a joke, and you would have, and you're joking around this. How can it be a joke when you didn't tell her about the ticket, bro? Oh, I was gonna surprise you. Now it's a joke. How can I hide for your Afronations? All these little questions where it's like, oh, trying to rationalize your issue. You're not gonna rationalize. That's defense mechanism. You're not gonna rationalize. No. You are not gonna rationalize. You're going to own this, sir. Yeah? Accountability, responsibility. You're gonna own what you just done. Like, the brother's acting mad in the dunya.
Afronation is quite small. She's going to see me regardless.
Denise, the thing for me is the fact that he lied. Let's call it what it is. You lied. You said you wasn't going, and on your laptop, I found the festival ticket booked.
Now, here's my thing. Why is she on his laptop finding that thing booked? Which means you're in his emails. There's also another aspect of it. I don't want to go too deep again because this is about the power and control. I'm talking about the relationship. There's a lot of snooping on her behalf. I'm going to keep it 100% real. She intentionally snoops, and you're going to find things. You know what I mean? It's just like the snooping, it's got to stop. It's got to stop. You're not helping yourself. Now, I'm not saying that obviously by her, listen, if you have a hunch, yes, but she's been this way from the beginning. We've been hearing it. You consistently want to snoop. Phone, laptop, da-da-da. There's always a reason for you to snoop. And that's also concerning too. You're going to do yourself an injury, a mental injury, trying to find out if he's doing something mad. If you can't trust him, sis, it may be time for you to walk.
How are you going to explain that?
The funniest thing about it, I actually personally didn't buy my own ticket. So my friends obviously went in 2019. Obviously, they was going to go in 2020 as well. So they thought, let's all go together. So I thought, she told me that she's going with her friends. I was thinking, that's cool. I was going to go anyway. So obviously my friend said, yeah, let's all go. I thought...
You're actually waffling now. You're waffling and you're deflecting. Can we please address the fact that he lied, Denise?
I didn't lie. I just wanted to surprise her.
Come on, sir. That's a whole lot of bollocks, man. That's a whole lot of lies there, bro. So obviously your boys bought the ticket. So why don't you tell her that your boys bought the ticket and that you're going to Afronation? You see, he's not addressing that issue. All he's saying is, I was going to go anyway. Yeah, that's fine. But why didn't you address that with your girl? That's why it's a lie. That's why. That's why it's a lie. So the truth of the matter is, sir, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Communicating, letting her know, giving her heads up. So of course you were lying. Yes, you've been shown to be lying. I can't go around it. You know what I mean? Like, and then you're playing it off like you're Mr. Cool, and so just really just saying like, bro, my bad, sis, I got it wrong. You know what I mean? Like, and I want to show you something as well, because obviously, just this comment, look, it's a mazzoline, yeah? Listen to this. It's a mazzoline.
Yeah.
What, sister?
Yeah, M class, innit?
Hold on, let me do
I'll go
it.
first, I guess. I kind of used to like your sister before I met you, you know?
What, sister?
Yeah.
What, sister?
Yeah, M class, innit?
You used to fancy her?
She's just pretty, innit? Like,
So I'm second best.
you're not second. Don't put it like that. It's just we had similarities and stuff. No, I'm not gonna go too deep into it. But obviously,
So you fancied M class before me?
it's not that. It's not that big of a deal. It's like I'm still with you now.
So why didn't you move to M class then?
Because I saw you.
Yeah, no, that's strange.
The games have well and truly begun. He knows he didn't have to say this. He knows there's truths that we don't have to say. There are truths that we just don't have to say. Listen, don't get twisted. I'm sure many men have been in a position where they've seen the sister and thought to themselves, flipping out, lad, sister's fire. I'm sure many men have been in that situation before, and certain men will try to do the sister as well. But you don't have to admit that. You don't have to open your mouth and admit that to the girl that you're actually with currently. Why? Are you trying to destroy your relationship? Are you trying to create instability? Are you trying to destroy the woman that you're seeing in front of you? Because you're going about it the right way. You're doing Sodom and Gomorrah destruction right now. Hell, brimstone and fire is coming from heaven. Because that's the only way we can see why you're doing what you're doing, bro. Look, when you mention that, again, it's about power and control, I really believe it is too, is you're trying to hurt her a little bit, you know? You're trying to get back at her a little bit. You want to show her a little bit. Part of you admitted that because you wanted to show her. You wanted to put her in her place, right? And you did that through your words. There was no need to admit that. None at all. None at all. Let's quickly go to the ex situation as well, because that's as a mazzoline that I don't understand. But hey ho, let's go. We don't want you, Paul.
Oh,
Sorry, Denise, but yeah, that's the answer. We'll get.
yeah. There's a couple I do know personally.
Okay.
One being my ex.
I'm managing, Denise, managing.
Okay. Have you met her then?
Yeah, I mean, we've crossed paths and she seems nice.
So what's the issue?
I mean, the issue is that I don't trust you, so that's the issue there.
Oh,
but she, the ex, is okay.
Okay. But you've got no reason to worry about him with the ex, have you?
See, the thing is, I don't want to be possessive or controlling, as he says. So I feel like I've done pretty well to allow him to continue to train his ex.
Wait, don't you think the use of...
There's all types of madness in the air at the moment. You are here training your ex. The only thing to be training for, sir, is experience, not your ex. You understand? Like, again, boundaries are slightly being, a bit here. No wonder why there's instability and how she feels there's distrust. Listen, it's not a good idea. I'm going to be honest with you. Guys, look, training your ex, doing business with your ex, anything with the ex sometimes, it's going to get sticky. Now, there are always exceptions to every rule. But must you train your ex? Must you be the therapist for your ex? Must you be the one that takes the kids off your ex's hands and it's not your kids? Like, must you do things that are out of the ordinary? Must you? You are in a new relationship, therefore cut off ties with the old. How she sorts her things out, that's her business. That's your ex. She has to deal with that now. She's not with you no more. How she deals with that, that's her business. Yeah? You're not in her life no more. Why are you training your ex? And look, as much as she's saying she's okay with it and that the ex is cool, it's clearly an issue for her. That's why it's been brought up, and that's why she's feeling the way she's talking. That's why she's talking the way she's talking. It's clearly an issue, and it's going to be an issue for a lot of people, because it's like, look, when you finish with an ex, you don't ever finish. The memory files never get deleted. They can be accessed at any time. Like the things are in a recycle bin, but you can bring it and restore it again. That's the ex and exes. So it's like you doing that. Listen, I'm not getting twisted. Some exes you can see them and they end up being your friend in the long term, but there are still boundaries. There are boundaries that must be observed. There are boundaries that must be adhered to. And this is, for me, overstepping a boundary. The fact that he's so comfortable about it and so blasé about it, after especially saying that, you know, your sister is one I found attractive, I'm like, bro, you out here trying to destroy old girl. This is a power move. It's a maintaining power type of move. To hold the ex still in position is a power move because it keeps your current girlfriend on edge. Oh, it's a power move. Sir, fix up. I'm going to leave the review there, guys. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, click on the bell button for notification of what? Uploads. We appreciate you. Stay locked and stay loaded. Jamil, stop your lying. Stop your madness. You understand? Appreciate you.